Strange symptoms appeared. Doctor, you have chlamydia and STI from your partner. We only sleep with each other. My wife cheated on me with my best friend from college. They cheated while I was working at our house. My name is Daniel. I'm 32 years old. I live in Chicago, Illinois. I've been married for 6 years to a woman I'll call Ashley. This is a story of betrayal that began with a doctor's appointment. Before I tell you about the destruction, I need to tell you about the beginning, about who we were, about the love I felt. Ashley and I met 8 years ago through mutual friends at a party. She was 24. I was 26. She worked in a PR agency. I was an architect in a design studio. We fell in love quickly. We dated for 2 years. She was cheerful, vibrant, and loved life. I was calmer, more reserved. We complemented each other perfectly, or so it seemed. I proposed on the rooftop of our favorite restaurant in downtown Chicago, sunset over Lake Michigan. She cried with happiness. We married 6 months later. A small wedding, 70 guests. Honeymoon in Italy. The first years of our marriage were happy. We bought an apartment in a good neighborhood. We were building our careers. We planned to have children in a couple of years. When we stabilized, I was making about $95,000 a year. Ashley was making about $65,000. We lived well. We traveled. We were happy. An important detail in this story is Mark. Mark was my best friend since college. We met in our first year of architecture. 10 years of friendship. He was best man at my wedding. I was best man at his 2 years ago. Mark is married to a woman named, let's call her Jenna. They have a 1-year-old daughter. We saw each other regularly at least once a week. Football, beer, sometimes dinners for the four of us, me, Ashley, Mark, and Jenna. Ashley and Mark met at our wedding. We were normal, friendly, nothing more, or so I thought. Now, looking back, I see the signs, little details I ignored. How Ashley always insisted that Mark come over more often. Invite Mark to dinner. It's been a while. How she blushed when he complimented her. How they sometimes exchanged glances. But I didn't see. I was blind. I trusted them both completely. The last year, the year they cheated, I didn't notice anything obvious. Ashley didn't become colder. She didn't distance herself. We slept together regularly 2 or 3 times a week. She said, I love you every day. She kissed me in the morning before work. She planned a summer vacation. Everything seemed normal, but there were little things. If only I'd paid attention. She started staying late at work more often. The project is on hold. I'll be late. She started going to the gym 3 times a week for her health. Her phone was always password protected, face down on the desk. If I took her phone by accident, don't touch my phone, she'd say sharply, then a smile. Sorry, just personal space. New lingerie. Lace. Beautiful. For you, darling, she'd say, but she rarely wore it at home. For whom then? I didn't notice. I didn't want to notice. I trusted. The symptoms started 3 weeks ago. Burning when urinating. Discomfort. Strange discharge. At first, I ignored it. I thought it was a urinary tract infection. It would go away on its own. It didn't. It got worse. A week later, the pain intensified. I couldn't go to the bathroom normally. I made an appointment with a urologist. 3 days later, I saw him. The urologist's office. The doctor, let's call him Dr. Richards, was an elderly man in his 60s, described my symptoms. He examined me, took a swab, and sent me for tests. The results will be back in 2 days. We'll call you. 2 days of waiting. The discomfort didn't go away. All from the clinic. Mr. Daniel, Dr. Richards wants to see you. Can you come today? I arrived that same day. The doctor was serious. Mr. Daniel, the test results are ready. What do I have? You have chlamydia. What? Is it a bacterial infection? Yes. Chlamydia is a sexually transmitted infection. And STI. The world stopped. Wait, and STI? Sexually transmitted? Yes. Chlamydia is only transmitted through sexual contact. But that's impossible. I'm married. We only sleep with each other. The doctor looked at me sympathetically. Mr. Daniel, if you have chlamydia, that means you got it from your partner, or your wife got it from someone else and passed it on to you. No, that's a mistake. The test is accurate. You do have chlamydia. It's treatable with antibiotics. but you need to talk to your wife. She should also get tested and treated. I sat there, stunned, STI from a partner. Actually, my wife, the only person I've slept with for the last 8 years. She cheated on me. Doctor, maybe it was a lab error. We can retest, but I'm 99% sure of the results. Chlamydia. How long can it stay in your system? Symptoms usually appear 1 to 3 weeks after infection, sometimes later. Sometimes you can be asymptomatic for years. So, could I have been infected recently or a long time ago? Yes, but judging by your symptoms, it was recently, in recent months. I picked up a prescription for antibiotics. I left the clinic like a zombie. I got in my car. I couldn't start the engine. I just sat there, staring into space. Ashley cheated on me. She slept with someone else. Without protection, she got infected. Then she slept with me. She infected me. When? For how long? I got home at 6 in the evening. Ashley hadn't returned from work yet. I was sitting on the couch, looking at my phone, a doctor's prescription, a diagnosis in the medical record, Chlamydia trachomatis infection. She came home at 7, cheerful, smiling. Hi, honey. How's your day? Have you been to the doctor? What did you say? I looked at her. This woman, my wife, the mother of the future children we plan. Ashley, we need to talk. The smile faded. She sensed the tone. What happened? Sit down. She sat down in the chair across from me. The doctor diagnosed you. What do you have? An infection? Chlamydia. Chlamydia? What is it? She knew. I could see it in her eyes. She knew. It's an STI, Ashley. Sexually transmitted infection. Her face turned pale. What how? The doctor said I got it from my partner. From you. You're the only one I sleep with. Daniel, I don't understand. You cheated on me? What? No, of course not. Then where did I get chlamydia? I don't know. Maybe it's a mistake. The doctor is sure. The tests are accurate. I have an STI. From you. Maybe you had it before. Before me. Ashley, we've been together for 8 years. If I had it before you, the symptoms would have shown up long ago. Maybe from the toilet or the pool. STIs aren't transmitted through the toilet, only sexually. She started crying. I didn't cheat, I swear. Where then? I don't know. The doctor said you have to get tested too. Okay, I'll get tested and prove I'm clean. Get tested. Immoral. She went into the bedroom. She cried there all night. I slept on the couch. I knew she was lying. I could see it in her eyes. She was cheating, and she knows it. The next day, Ashley got tested at the clinic. The results came back 2 days later. Positive. Chlamydia trachomatis. She's infected too. She called me at work. She was crying. Daniel, the results came back. I have it too. Chlamydia? Yes, I don't understand how. I understand. Ashley, you cheated. You got infected. You infected me. No, I didn't cheat. Stop lying. Daniel, please. I'll be home at 6. We'll talk, and you'll tell the truth. He hung out. I arrived home promptly at 6. Ashley was sitting on the couch. Her eyes were red from crying. I sat down across from her. Ashley, last chance. Tell the truth. Did you cheat? A long pause. She looked at the floor, then quietly. Yes. One word. But it ruined 6 years of marriage. With whom? Silence. With who? Ashley? With Mark. The world collapsed for the second time in a week. With Mark. My best friend Mark. She nodded, crying. How long? A year, about a year. You've been cheating on me for a year with my best friend. I'm sorry. Where did you meet? Here when you were at work. In our house. Yes. In our bed? She didn't answer, which meant yes. How did it start? A year and a half ago he came to help with the renovations. You were on a business trip. We drank wine, talked, and slept together. Yes. And continued. Yes. A year. While I was working. While I trusted you both. Silence. Does Jenna know? I asked. His wife, the mother of his child. I don't know. I don't think so. You destroyed 2 families, Ashley. Ours and theirs. I'm so sorry. Sorry? A year of lies and you're sorry? He stood up. He couldn't look at her anymore. I'm leaving. To my parents. Don't call me. Daniel, wait. No. He packed his bag. He left. My wife cheated on me for a year with my best friend. We met at our house. In our bed. I arrived at my parents' house in the suburbs at 10 o'clock. Knocked on the door. My mother opened the door. She saw my face. Daniel, what happened? Can I stay for a few days? Sure, come in. My father came out of the living room. Son, is everything okay? No, Ashley cheated on me for a year with my best friend. Mom covered her mouth with her hand. That frown. Oh, God, come in and tell me. He told me everything. The STI, the diagnosis. Ashley's confession. Mark, a year of lies. Mom cried. How could she? We loved her like a daughter. Ed was angry. Are you going to file for divorce? Yes, but first I need to talk to Mark. Be careful. Don't do anything stupid. I won't. I just want to look him in the eye. I spent the next 2 days at my parents'. I didn't go to work. I took sick leave. Ashley called dozens of times. I didn't answer. She texted. I didn't read. On the third day, I went to Mark's. I called ahead of time. Mark, I need to talk to you now at your place. Daniel, what happened? You sound weird. Just be home in 20 minutes. I arrived, knocked on the door. Mark opened it. Daniel, are you okay? Ashley called and said you were missing. I entered uninvited. Mark closed the door. Where's Jenna? I asked. At work. My daughter's at daycare. We're alone. What? I turned to him. You slept with my wife. Not a question. A statement. Mark's face pale. What are you talking about? Don't lie to me. Ashley confessed. A year. You've been sleeping with my wife for a year. He stepped back. Anulite was a mistake. A mistake? A year is not a mistake. It's a choice. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. You're my best friend. And years of friendship. I know. You have a wife, a child. I know. I'm sorry. You infected my wife with STI. She infected me. Mark covered his face with his hands. Oh my God, I didn't know. Chlamydia. Who did you get it from? From Jenna? No, from someone else. Someone else. Do you have someone else? There was a few months ago one night. You cheated on Jenna, slept with another, got infected, then slept with Ashley, infected her. She infected me. I guess so. I couldn't breathe. Rage was overwhelming. You ruined everything. My marriage, your marriage, our friendship, everything. Daniel, I'm sorry. Does Jenna know? No. She'll find out. I'll tell her. Please. No, we have a child. You have a child. Was that what you thought when you fucked my wife? Daniel, don't call me anymore. Don't text me. We're not friends. We're nothing. He left, slamming the door. He got into the car. His hands were shaking. Jenna, Mark's wife, mother of a 1-year-old daughter. She didn't know. She lived in ignorance. Should I tell her? She has a right to know. Her husband cheated. He slept with my wife, with other women. He got an STI. But if I tell, I'll destroy their family. The child will grow up without a father. But wasn't Mark the one who destroyed it? Not me. I decided I'll tell her. She has a right to know the truth. All Jenna. Jenna, it's Daniel. I need to talk to you. It's important. Daniel, of course. About what? Not on the phone. Can we meet today? Sounds serious, okay. Is there a cafe around my area at 6? I'll be there. The cafe, 6 p.m. Jenna arrived with the stroller. Our daughter was asleep. She sat down across from me. Daniel, what happened? You look terrible. Jenna, I need to tell you something. This is going to hurt. She frowned. You're scaring me. Mark cheated on you. Silence. What? Mark cheated with Ashley, my wife, for a year. Her face turned white. No, that can't be true. Ashley confessed 3 days ago. I confronted Mark today. He confirmed it. A year with Ashley? Yes, in our house, while I was working. It can't be. Jenna, there's one more thing. Ashley gave me an STI, chlamydia. She got it from Mark. Mark got it from another woman a few months ago. Jenna started crying. STI? Mark with someone else? Did he get it? Yes, you need to get tested right now. We have a child. We're sleeping together. Oh my God. She was sobbing. Her daughter woke up and started crying too. I sat and watched. 2 families destroyed. 2 lives in ruins. All because of Mark and Ashley. Update 1. 2 weeks have passed. I filed for divorce. Grounds, adultery. The lawyer said, you have a rock-solid case. Admission of adultery. STIs as evidence. She's not getting anything. Ashley didn't contest it. She signed the documents. She apologized in messages. I didn't respond. Jenna took tests. Positive. Chlamydia. Filed for divorce from Mark. Took her daughter. Moved in with her parents. Mark begged her to stay. She refused. Update 2. A month of antibiotic treatment. Repeated tests. Clean. Ashley also completed treatment. Clean. Mark is clean. Jenna is clean. Everyone is physically healed. but emotionally, they are devastated. Divorce from Ashley. Proceedings are ongoing. Property division 70/30 in my favor. Infidelity. The apartment is mine. I bought it before the marriage. She moved out. She's living with a friend, Mark and Jenna. The divorce is being finalized. Jenna has full custody of her daughter. Mark sees the child once a week under supervision. Me, I live alone in an apartment. I go to work. I go to therapy twice a week. Learning to live again. Update 3 months. The divorce from Ashley is officially finalized. Division 70/30. The apartment is mine. No child support. Marriage without children. Proven infidelity. Ashley tried to contact him. She wanted to talk. He refused. His divorce is also finalized. Jenna received custody, the house, and 60% of the property. Mark pays $1,500/month in child support. Moved into a small apartment. Lonely. Tried to contact me. I'm ignoring him. Ashley and Mark heard from friends. They are dating. Officially a couple now. They broke up their families for each other. Life together. I don't know how long it will last. Doesn't matter. Update 6 months later. NEW life 6 months since diagnosis. Me sold the apartment. Too many memories. Bought a new one in a different neighborhood. Promotion at work. Now I senior architect. $110K salary. Started dating. Let's call her Lisa. We met through friends. Told her the whole story about our first date. Honestly, she wasn't scared. She supported me. The past is the past. I see who you are now. I'm not rushing. Learning to trust again. Ashley and Mark broken up. After 3 months of dating, Ashley is seeing someone new. Doesn't care. Mark is single. He rarely sees his daughter. Janet, recovered. Raising a daughter. We text sometimes. We support each other. We are both victims of their betrayal. Question for you. 1. Was it right for Jenna to tell Mark the truth, knowing that would destroy their family? 2. Is it possible to forgive infidelity and STIs? 3. And I trust again after such a betrayal. I chose truth, divorce, a new life. I have no regrets. P.S. STIs are nothing to be ashamed of. They can happen to anyone. Get tested regularly. EBS. If your partner cheated, it's not your fault. It's their choice. EDDS. Jenna had a right to know. A child is better off with one honest parent than 2 lying ones. Thank you to everyone who read this far. Protect yourself. Value honesty. Don't be afraid to walk away from toxic people.